Indianapolis Colts. With that, let's get on up to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. For the call, we bring in our broadcasters, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on
Here we go,
EA
guys.
Sports. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the New York Giants.
Hold on.
Fucked up on the kick.
Brandon Godden with Charles Davis. And Charles, we've got two teams here that finished at the bottom of the standings last year, but each really feels like they're ready to turn it around.
And that's the nature of the NFL, that you have that optimism, because 14 of the last 15 years, we've seen at least one team go from the bottom.
Already today, he's toning up. My second live stream of the day, his third live stream of the day. Tone up. And it's not even 12 o'clock yet. Everybody's got to catch the game up. Sweating now. That basketball game. I got a hairline. Call me the White LeBron James. Hey. Sweat. Dab on it. Sweat. Dab on it.
Of their division to winning their division. In fact, Philadelphia and Jacksonville both did it last year. That turned out pretty well for both of them.
We should put the mic on it.
Try to say something.
Let's get it.
Try to say something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can hear it.
This live stream's about to be turned up.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win? Andrew Luck or Eli Manning?
Luck on first down. This is caught. It's Ryan Graham.
Got him, boy.
Off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner. Toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his
T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y. Hilton, boy.
And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. So that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
Ty's already garbage already. Jacob, if you're watching, this guy's about to get destroyed.
No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
But, yeah, I'm only like 30 seconds in the game, and I'm already
How does the kickoff
already
as they run up and send this one away?
I'm going to come back, though. They call me to come back.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I'm not even
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I'm TKTheRapper.
Now first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
No, I'll just hurt too much.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning steps away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. So they took a shot on first down.
Do it.
It's called Crash versus Spyro. I like to I like the Crash games better than the Spyro games, but I think Spyro can take it.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Flaming breath thing.
Yeah, Crash, his best thing is the screen time. That's not gonna work.
Manning again here on second and 10. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
One hand he caught that. Holy shit.
Manning to Beckham.
Did y'all see
A big
that?
play there.
Did y'all see
46
that?
yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I can count over there.
Get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Play action. Manning. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Jabal Sheard in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long.
It's going to be a lead.
The momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very football man.
Now Manning out to his left. And he's going to go down again. Danico Autry. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks
going
are
for
going to
it.
bring up a 4th down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Shepard. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Indianapolis on a 5-game winning streak. They're 6-5 after that 1-5 start. And the man that has really done it, I mean, look, I don't want to put all the spotlight on the quarterback, but Charles Andrew Luck has been really good. What, 3 touchdown passes at least in each of these victories?
Yeah, it's unbelievable because you've got to think about him, not just in terms of them winning the division, but maybe the MVP race. Just the 3rd quarterback in NFL history with 3 or more touchdown passes in 8 straight games. Tom Brady had 10, Peyton Manning had 8, and now you got Andrew Luck right there tied with Manning. And how about Eric Ebron? Remember him when he was in Detroit?
Yeah, they were saying, why doesn't he catch touchdown passes?
Why didn't he catch anything is what they were asking in Detroit. He had too many drops. He had 11 touchdown passes first 4 years with Detroit. 11 through 11 weeks here with Indianapolis.
And the final 5 weeks, their schedule, one of the easiest in the NFL. Look out AFC South.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
The first carry for the rookie, it's Jordan Wilkins. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Jordan Wilkins, 64 yards, and the Colts are able to grow their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
Get high.
And off he goes.
Hey. Dude, chill out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back
I'm
to the 20.
texting Jacob, letting him know I'm with him.
Tell him about
the football going back over to the New York Giants, and I'm going to take this time to give them a little love, even though they're 3-8.
I like you.
Let's look at some of the tough losses that they've had, or at least collectively. 6 of their 8 losses have been by a touchdown or less. They've been in a lot of these games.
Yeah, and how about the 3-point loss to Philadelphia just this past week? A game that they led for most of it. That's a tough one for them. But they have so many great players to build around. It's going to take some time, but they're going to have to hit it hard in the draft, really hit in free agency, and then we have to answer the question, where will Eli Manning be in 2019? Will he still be with the Giants, or will he move on to another ball club? And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to go.
The second down and 10 knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys that call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now a play fake. Manning.
Something I've never done.
Thank you.
Looking for his receiver sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And the Colts getting ready to go. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
Yeah, we stop. Let's go. Let's go.
A gain of 7
Let's go.
Time, second and goal.
And people,
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Love.
Good play.
Incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And it's third and short.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there.
Have you noticed it's not even into the first quarter yet? I'm already owning you.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now.
It was a close
Here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Doesn't matter.
Eli Manning.
They're garbage even though you're making them 5 times worse.
And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself,
now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense.
Looking for his receiver sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. They take over 1st and 10 in excellent field position here. After the interception, it's Love. Brought in over the middle by Graham. Oh, good. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ryan Graham from 17 yards out. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And on that one, able to catch it. Also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch.
I watched
the run
Memphis
after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
That was a lot more better game.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Georgia was beating Alabama.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
And Alabama came all the way back, wound up winning 34-28.
Shut your mouth. Knock you out.
And then I also
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, he's going to be hit and driven into the turf. Jabal Shears in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Your defense is
The
good
amount of
enough on you.
sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Like, oh my
He
gosh.
nearly had the pick. Probably should have
I
had it.
can't wait for
Third down now.
I can't wait for the Wii match.
rematch. I got
The Wii match. Do your Wii match.
because
First down, then they force incomplete pass.
It is not a
Just play
garbage
away and get the
team.
football right back,
This is a
but it's a
garbage
big play. They've got to hold up.
So why is it your favorite team, man?
Blitz coming, down he goes.
I'm just letting you know we're literally owning your offensive line right
I'm
now.
starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you
maybe
know
the
me.
second half.
Normally, don't have a lot of empathy
back.
for the QB, right? In this case,
The last time
definitely
we
been on
beat
constant
them
duress
was
this
bad.
entire
I
game.
came back
I don't
and
know how
beat
he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go
Even
in
the
this football game.
That close
And take it right at the 35. A good return there, 17 yards. And this
No,
offense
we
will
missed a
take over
touchdown.
right
Oh, yeah.
at the midfield stripe
been
with a
another
first and 10.
touchdown. Tone up to
Now a carry from back. Just when you want a first down run, call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
Despite the blitz,
Dude, the cat's
took a
behind
nice
you.
solid game. The
Chill out.
disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal
You're about to
spacing
kill the
and run
ref
fits,
and Jacoby
leaves creases
Brissett
like they were able to
after
exploit right
halftime.
there.
Off of play action. Luck. He's going to walk
No.
deep left side. And this is
Come on.
caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran at the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They go play action here on first down.
Yes!
And he's got it. Got his man on the
Here we
end
go.
complete. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Play fake here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Well, CD, looking back to Thanksgiving, we had the typical triple header. Did you enjoy while digesting the turkey and pie?
I certainly did, and I think I'm still digesting the turkey and pie. But, you know, you have the traditional ones. You have the Lions who host and the Cowboys who host, and the Lions hosted the Bears this year. And despite the fact the Bears didn't have their starting quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky, how about what Chase Daniel did? They went in there and took the measure of the Lions for the second time in a 3-game span. And then the Cowboys against Washington. I thought that was a terrific game, and Dallas got a much-needed win.
Yeah, Amari Cooper with 2 touchdowns, and all of a sudden they're sitting atop the NFC East.
Yeah, they're tied with Washington,
What the
and they split their
feezy?
season series, so a lot of football left to be played in that division. And, of course, we finished it all up. Atlanta at New Orleans. And how strong.
Okay, I'm not going to find him.
Now yet another
You need to quit passing it, period.
He done lost all his passing privileges.
Passing privileges?
Yeah, like triangle is not getting the ball.
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They do go for it. It's Manning.
Thank you. Oh, you got that?
First down?
No.
Breakaway. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat
forfeited like
it doesn't pay off.
a quarter ago.
Force a turnover on downs. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10.
I start getting
right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Locke. Looking deep for Hilton.
Yeah.
My dude was right there.
Hey.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Jacob
And the Colts just continue to pour it on. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
They're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. 1 play, touchdown.
I'm going to have to, I don't know. No matter what play I pick or what I do, your team just shuts it down.
Hey.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Not really dope.
Gets fielded in the end zone.
Oh.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Okay, I think it's
the Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I've done figured your defense out.
On 1st down, Manning looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. The 30, 10.
Hey.
I literally just went all out blitz on you. I didn't even.
Sterling Shepard,
really be
67 yards. And the Giants gain a bit of
I
respectability.
It took me a while.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's
I'm sure
perspective,
you did.
You're
those are
done
the plays
now.
they dream of.
Correct.
You're done. If I got
Counts.
enough time left in the
Because
game, I'm
once
going
he
to come
took
back
off,
and win.
There is still
let's
plenty
face
of time, Ty.
that should have been done in Big Sky
it is
Country.
like-
All right?
I've scored on you like 50 million times before
He
halftime.
went.
So
Glad I wasn't the
it
one
can
trying to
happen.
chase him.
I'm going to come back and win this.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I'm sure you did.
And we take some time to spotlight T.Y. Hilton now. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start. Got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He was wide open too.
Play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot. Here he's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
You're lucky because I had a guy wide open
Giants come up
too.
now 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Eli.
Working from the gun, Manning. And pops free. The collection there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. With that incompletion, let's look forward to the rest of the NFL season. You know, a lot of people say the season doesn't really begin, get exciting till after Thanksgiving. Well, what are you looking forward to in the month of December?
I do like that expression because each sport has its own, doesn't it? Teams that are in first place July 4th in baseball, that's who's going to win the division, right? That's one of the old adages. We go on and on, but for me, this is what I'm going to look forward to. The NFC East could be a 3-team race. How about the revival of the Chicago Bears? And last but not least, the AFC West is controlled by Kansas City, but the sleeper team, the Los Angeles Chargers. Keep an eye on them.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door with just 3 losses. KC with 2. The Giants on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Left side complete. It's Shepard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. It's caught. Shepard. 30.
Run that ball,
10. 5. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down. But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offsides on this.
Defense.
Just press decline.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty,
go.
no question there.
You don't think they
Come
spent
back,
a couple
City.
seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving. I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So 2 minutes to go in a wild
What the
first
heck's
half.
wrong with you?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Okay,
No gain
he
on the
would have
play.
stood
It'll be
up and
2nd
kept
down.
running. I would have been like, are you kidding
Perfectly
me?
designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
About to shut that running back down.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete to Grant. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Luck now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Luck. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Grant. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Wow.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. Adam Vinatieri, he just keeps doing it. When you look back to Week 8, past Morton Anderson becoming the NFL's all-time leading scorer. What a career it has been for him.
And not many kickers in the Hall of Fame, but Adam Vinatieri will join them in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It's just a matter of when. And I'm wondering if he's accumulated enough to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I would say so, because it's not just longevity that's gotten him this record. Think about the kicks that he's made. The kick against Oakland in the snow, in the playoffs. How about the Super Bowl kick against the Rams when he was with the Patriots? How about with the Colts? Getting it done there and winning another Super Bowl. He's made so many big kicks that we can remember. He's one of those guys that I believe we should talk about being a first ballot Hall of Famer.
But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work. And now out come the Giants. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him.
Kind of pressure.
Over the middle, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Manning able to find OBJ there for a Giants first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Really rocked the crap out of you.
Manning now on first down.
Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up at the 14.
That may not be no rematch.
Over there as his
I don't know
guys
if
will
my
get
ego
the
can handle
football.
a rematch. I don't know if my ego can handle a rematch. With the way this game's going. Oh, dude.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half.
I'm an offense.
Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett. Over the middle, complete. That's Grant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Here's Mack. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Now Mack. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that one.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen.
Nope. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Switching gears for a second to look at the NFL slate. You know, the bye weeks are now over, Charles. And if you had to pinpoint a couple of teams that are surprising you right now with where they're at, who would that be?
Well, I didn't think Washington would be in first place this late in the year, and they're still hanging in there.
They didn't even
Two teams that really jump out at me. How about the run the Indianapolis Colts right now, and how well Andrew Luck is playing the quarterback position. We don't talk about that enough. They could very well win the AFC South with the play they're playing right now. And how about the Denver
quarterback
Broncos?
got
That's a gutsy win at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are still hanging in there, still hopeful for a wild card spot.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Giants on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. A giant first down. Manning to an open Beckham.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now, can't he?
Yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran taken with the defense will give him.
Throwing now is Manning. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
He should have caught that. He should have caught
passes out that far
Shepard,
wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. It felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw is Manning. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
The only 2 teammates that has been doing anything for the Giants.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
They may be losing, but they're not giving up.
Into the red zone now. Manning. That's going to be caught.
Got it. Good job.
Take it on in for a giant touchdown.
His first touchdown of the game.
So I'm guessing a 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will get him one closer. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Rosas now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Gotta get 4 touchdowns. See what happens.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did.
I thought you was halfback screening that. That caught me off guard.
Then when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Open man right side is Ingram. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He still should have had
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Manning. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
No, he got it.
Oh,
he has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now in the afternoon. And the Giants' all-time leader in passing yards and completions and touchdowns. Just another connection.
No doubt about it. That's the Eli Manning we know. Pushing the ball downfield and with proficiency.
Now Manning, that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh, pick 6, here we come.
That was all my fault, too. That was all my fault. I rushed the pass. I was being rushed anyways. Instead of just taking the sack and throwing it out of bounds, I rushed it, threw it.
That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
That wasn't even the wide receiver's fault. That was all my fault.
What do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much
I got rattled.
Anthony Walker, boy. Let's go.
I got rattled and I couldn't take it.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they
I
have to
needed
throw
that
it,
touchdown.
opportunities to go get it.
It'd be 28 to 45 if I would have got that. I would have had huge momentum.
You wasn't going to have no momentum during even the start of the game.
I doubt I'm going to win that.
So they'll get another shot.
You still get the ball back, you know.
Pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Five touchdowns to even higher.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
That means my defense is going to have to step their game up.
New York set to take the field.
They've been able to do it all game.
And last time, decent field position through the
I still
pick 6,
even though I
obviously
don't
costly.
think we're going to win
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack them.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Jamal Shear got 3 sacks.
Again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle.
Oh, good catch.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten.
I was surprised that wasn't
He's
hit.
able to get this one all the way past the 30. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
To Shepard, complete over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Manning to throw. Oh, that was sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. First target, first catch, and a first down.
It's still over. I'll just be happy if I get one more touchdown. I want to go for 2 more touchdowns, but I'll be happy if I can get this touchdown.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, it's Manning. And his throw here is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
That was the first sack for him, silly.
This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. On 2nd down, here's Manning. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming.
That's twice I've been down there.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
An afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll run with Mack. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
No, it's not going to matter.
The Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Fourth quarter,
He left the guy wide open, by the way.
Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he has got it from 50.
Adam Vinatieri, boy, let's go.
45-year-old still beasting on
55. Yeah. And the score's 55.
This widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run.
No, I'm talking about the yard kick, field goal yard.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. We get a look at Sterling Shepard.
He's like in his mid-40s now.
The offense march out into place. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
I didn't know he was going to
really
get tired.
denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you
Yes,
just
there
don't
we
want
go.
to get a 100-yard rusher.
Shepard.
200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Stop.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's incomplete.
Where's the rebound?
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one.
Where's the rebound?
Underneath him, mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came
There
up
ain't
short.
gonna be
Fourth
none.
quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony
Come on, guys, we gotta at
coming
least get
on the
one more.
blitz. He dumps him for a loss of
You
8.
can't double tap
So
the
we
triangle
recount real
button.
quick. He had a
Huddle up.
touchdown earlier,
That's
and
it.
now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it. He's having himself a game.
You gotta get it. You got 2 more tries.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Overthrow.
He should have dove
Successful.
That's lack of
Down
effort.
now.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep
Sear.
ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more
No,
passes
he's
like
telling
that
him, you just,
downfield.
your quarterback is trash, man. Your QB's trash, man. He overthrew you.
Last play of the game. Why not go for
All
it?
right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
That's Ross. Grand finale right here. Encore.
Now Manning, got to have this one. He's going to let it fly.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
That's not fair, man.
No reason not to try it there, and they do
Come on,
indeed
get y'all's asses
convert on
back to the
4th.
line. Time one's out.
You want to stop the clock, tap on the circle.
Throwing on 1st down is Manning.
Okay, Jimmy 2.0.
I was in the pocket. I was in the pocket. That was not intentional ground.
Clearly
I was
wasn't outside of the
inside
tackle
the
box.
pocket.
There's your penalty.
And accompanying that
Well, the
penalty,
game says otherwise.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down.
I did it to
on
stop the
grounding call, and it's
clock.
quickly 2nd and long. Manning. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he almost had it for the pick.
That was
A
almost
great
in
chance there
slip.
for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
6 seconds left.
try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
We don't know what
Now Manning, he's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation
NASCAR.
TD, but it was not to be.
NASCAR,
And time
man.
has run out
Thanks
now
for
in
watching,
this
y'all.
game.
We about to
A
flip it
big
over to
offensive
NASCAR. I'm about to
explosion
whip
help
this
leading
ball
them
in
to
here.
victory. And
Check out
the
the split
defensive
screen
guys,
again,
they're just saying,
man.
hey, put those points up every week. We'll just
I
keep
destroyed
winning.
this fool. Andrew Luck, player of the game, man. The lit boy. Look at the score, though. 55-21, though.
In a different flow.
2018. Issue of my life.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I may get you.
The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.